Guys, to our lunch and learn today. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Beachbody coaching and how it has worked for me in my business, because I truly feel like this has been such a blessing for our family in so many ways. And I'm here today to share that with you guys and to really just explain why Beachbody coaching could work for you. So if you don't know me, my name is Melanie Mitro. I am a 15-star Diamond Team Beachbody coach, and I actually am a two-time 15-star Diamond coach. I joined Team Beachbody 4 years ago. I am a mom of two amazing children, and they're ages 4 and 6. Right now, they're out fishing with my husband, who was able to retire from his full-time corporate job just about less than 6 months ago. And so we have our family of 4 that is really just building our own business right from home. And it's just been an incredible, incredible experience for us. So as you're kind of jumping on live, I just want to welcome you. I know that we had a rough start getting things going. The live link didn't work, so I'll make sure that I get things sent out to you as I get them up and rolling. So again, Matt and I really had a rough start to my Beachbody career, and I'm going to explain a little bit about that as I get started. So 4 years ago, I came into Beachbody like most of you listening to this call are. Maybe you have done a Beachbody fitness program, or you've seen somebody talk about Beachbody or the 21-day fix or P90X or Shakeology, and you yourself are intrigued or interested by the opportunity out there. You see other people posting about being able to take trips and pay off their debt, and pay off their mortgage and be able to live financially free. And as crazy as that sounds on a daily basis, I ask myself, is this real life? Like, is this really happening to me? And the answer is yes, this is my life, and I'm going to share that with you. So number one, 4 years ago, I was struggling to lose the weight after having Bryce, who is my youngest. And a friend of mine, actually a friend of Matt's that went to high school with Matt, actually his wife reached out to me on Facebook. I had made a post about trying to lose weight. I must have been eating celery, and I was extremely frustrated, and I just couldn't get the baby weight to come off. And as most of you that have children know, that it is a struggle. It is just that your body changes, things shift around, they're not where they were before, and it's rather frustrating. And so for me, we didn't have extra money. We did not have income to go and buy a gym membership or for me to work with a personal trainer. We were literally living paycheck to paycheck. We made the decision as a family for me to quit my job and for Matt to be the sole provider and for me to be a stay-at-home mom. And so we made that decision. There was no fluff in our budget. We literally had just enough in our account to pay our bills, get our groceries, and maybe do one fun thing here or there. So really, there was nothing else that we were able to do. I mean, we were stretched to the max. So for me, signing up to be in a challenge group was a struggle. I could not afford Shakeology. I couldn't afford to buy a challenge pack. And so I actually borrowed Insanity from a friend, and I joined as a challenger. And I went through my first 30 days of Insanity, and I hadn't worked out in 4 years. And honestly, I was cardioing myself to death, and I was not changing my nutrition, and I wasn't losing any weight. And so what I found was that I was not fueling my body with proper nutrition. And I had no idea what clean eating was or what eating to fuel your body meant. I just thought that I could eat low fat or fat free or diet pop, and that would do the trick. And in reality, I was really doing myself a disservice because I was working so hard, but you can't outwork a poor diet. And so I asked my coach, I'm frustrated. I don't know what to do. Can you help me? And that's when she introduced me to clean eating. I bought the book, Eat Clean Recharged by Tosca Reno. I read the book from cover to cover, and I started making small changes in our family's lives about clean eating. And I started teaching myself how to do it. I started grocery shopping differently. I started preparing our meals different. I stopped buying things that tempted me in the late night hours when I wanted to emotional eat, and I really just changed us from the inside out. And over the course of the next 30 days, I really was able to go from a 2-pound weight loss to about 12 pounds that I lost. And so for me, knowing that like any normal person would have quit, would have gave up. They would have said after a month of insanity that if they didn't lose weight, why would they continue on? And I just thought to myself, that's not me. I'm not giving up. I have this great support system that's going to keep me going. And I just found this group of people that motivated me to be a better person. And that is what I truly loved. And so coaching really was the next logical step for me, because I just absolutely love the products. I felt like if I wouldn't have had that support, I would have quit. If it wasn't for my coach giving me suggestions, I would have fallen off the wagon. And she was the same as me. She was another mom with small kids trying to get her body back. And she was like, hey, I did P90X. This is what I did. And this is what worked for me. Why don't you try this too? And so that was awesome. I needed that support, you know, as a stay-at-home mom with no outside contact with, you know, it was the middle of winter. So I really didn't have a lot of other moms to talk to. So that became my friendships, you know, my online friends. And so I decided that I was going to approach Matt about becoming a coach, because my coach had said over and over, Melanie, I think you'd be really good at this. You know, you're really like engaged in the challenge group and you're posting and you love the workouts and you're getting results and you're sharing recipes. I think you should coach. And I was like, nah, you know, I don't want to do that. You know, and in the back, Matt was like, no, that's a ripoff. That's a scam. You know, you shouldn't be a coach. You know, you're not going to make any money at that. If you want a full-time job, you know, we'll put the kids in daycare and you can go back to work. And I don't want to go back to work. I didn't want to put the kids in daycare. I don't want a full-time job, but I inside felt like I could make this work. I mean, I really felt like I could do this. Like I could help one person feel the way that I did, then I did my job. And so I just started to think of all these different ways I could make coaching work for me. And you know, I had not committed yet. I hadn't signed up as a coach, but my coach just kept saying, Melanie, I think you'd be really good at this. And so I decided in July, 4 years ago, 2011, it was my birthday and my family gives us, you know, money to buy clothes for our birthdays. So I saved that money and I went online and I signed up to be a Beachbody coach, and I got a bag of Shakeology, and I didn't actually tell Matt for an entire week because I just knew that he wasn't going to be very happy with me. And so a week later, when I was sitting down in the living room on the couch, I like peered over my computer and I said, hey babe, you know, guess what I did? And so I told him that I signed up to be a Beachbody coach. And he just looked at me with like utter disgust. And he was like, I can't believe you did that. You wasted our money. And I was like, well, no, it's my birthday money. He's like, well, whatever. I'm glad it wasn't our money. You know, he goes, don't think you're getting another bag of that powder. And this is not going to work. You're going to fail. This is a scam. And I just sat there and I thought, I'm going to prove you wrong. I really believe in this process. I really believe in challenge groups. I really love the company, and I'm going to help people. And I just put my head down, you know, and at that point, I really could have made a decision. Like, here's the man that I love, my better half, you know, he's the father of our children. And I could have said, he's smart. He's a wise man. Let me take his advice and let me just cancel, because maybe he's right. But something in me said, Melanie, you really need to pursue this. I think that this is the path that you are supposed to be taking. So here I am, brand new Beachbody coach. First day I signed up. Let me just tell you, I have my master's in special education. My undergrad is psychology. I know nothing about network marketing. I had no idea what it was. I had to Google what is a pyramid scheme because I didn't know if it was or wasn't. And I have no social media marketing background, less than 100 friends on Facebook. Never heard of Instagram, never was a blogger, never made a YouTube video in my entire life, and certainly did not take selfies. Only thing I ever shared on social media were pictures of my kids and our family, but that was about it. I was not a poster. So me walking into this type of a business was probably like many of you right now. I'm sure that many of you can relate to where I started out. And I literally, the first book I read was The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. And in that book, he talks about these small, seemingly insignificant tasks that you choose to do every single day are either going to propel you forward and give you success in your business, or they're going to hold you back and you're going to go down and you're not going to have success. And so I started with like my workouts, with getting up every single morning when an alarm would go off. I would say to myself, I'm going to do these insignificant tasks like working out every day that doesn't mean anything to anybody else, but I'm going to, over time, get these results. And so every day at 5 a.m., that alarm would go off and I'd say, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. I would get out of bed and I'd push play. And I would take a picture. I would post a motivational quote on my Facebook timeline. And my hopes were to inspire somebody to not hit snooze, to not make an excuse, to get up and do their workout, to know that even if they could only do one push-up, it was better than none at all. I wanted to inspire people by my journey to know that they could do it too. Then I started a challenge group. I said, okay, I'm ready to take this and, I'm ready to run with it. And guess what? I didn't have a lot of success at first. People said they would do it and then they would back out. But every day I showed up and I would share on social media because my coach told me to do it 3 to 5 times a day in hopes that if I could inspire one person, then I made a difference. And even though a lot of people didn't come out of the woodwork at first to join me, they weren't knocking down my front door to sign up on my team. People thought I was crazy. They said they were going to unfriend me and block me because I was on social media so much. And I was, posting selfies and just people thought I was like off my rocker. And they just thought it was a fad or a phase that I was not going to stick to. And I just, in the back of my mind, said, I know this is going to work. And so what happened was, over time, people would watch and they would follow. And I began writing a blog and I began saying, okay, this is what's working for our small family. Here's the recipes we love. This is what my family likes to eat. And I would share my journey through this blog that I created, committed to getting fit. And slowly but surely, people came around. I went from being a brand new coach to having my very first challenge group. And I ran that with my coach. Then I went from my first challenge group to signing my first coach that joined along with. I went from an emerald to a diamond to a star diamond. I had a plan of every month just trucking along and making 3 to 5 new customers every month be my goal. And as I started to understand the business, I would add other goals and sub goals in there. I started to dream, what if the sky was the limit? Like, what if I could make it big in Beachbody? What would my life look like? How would I spend my days? And I thought to myself, I'm going to let myself dream. And I'm just going to see where it goes. And I'll just tell you that daily practice of showing up, being consistent, being proof that the product works by doing the fitness programs, by drinking my Shakeology, by sharing my journey publicly. I mean, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Like, when I'm struggling because I share it. Because I find that it helps other people believe in themselves too. So I have taken my business from new coach to top coach of the entire network out of 300,000 coaches in 4 years by leading by example, by inspiring other people to believe in themselves, and by continuing to improve myself. I have done nothing but become a stronger, better, more energized, healthier mom, wife, friend, daughter by doing Beachbody. It's done nothing but bring good to my life. So what I'm going to share with you guys today is about me and about how I've applied these practices in my business to build this business. But also, I really want to share with you how you can make this work too. And I want you to know that I have support and I train my team and I'm very hands-on. And what can you expect when you join up with the Dream Team? Okay, so Beachbody, our goal is to help people achieve healthy and fulfilling lives. And so a lot of you know of 21 Day Fix or PIO or Shakeology, but you don't kind of know how this all fits into the company Beachbody. At first I was like, Beachbody? I don't have a Beachbody, or I can't be a coach because I don't have a Beachbody. But that's not it at all, right? Beachbody has fitness programs for every ability level out there, from beginner to Power 90. If you don't have a lot of time, you've got the 10-minute trainer. You have T25 that has modifications for beginner to advanced. You want to beast up and bulk, you've got Body Beast. You have P90X, and now you have P90X3, so you can get your workout in 30 minutes a day. Autumn Calabrese knocked it out of the park with the 21 Day Fix and those little portion-controlled containers there. Spot on. She couldn't have nailed it any better. And now that takes my clean eating and makes it so much easier to teach in my challenge groups when I use the 21 Day Fix. But so I've got all these fitness programs, and then they have Shakeology. which by the way is not a protein shake, which is a big misconception. It is a nutritionally dense meal replacement. It has the right carb to protein ratio to help your body stay full, to give you proper energy, to boost you with the right vitamins that you need to stay healthy, to give you natural energy so you can face your day. It keeps you full. It's got the right fiber content in it, and you feel good. Let's face it, we all want to eat our food, but we're all busy. We all have good intentions of cooking our meals every day, but we get busy. We find ourselves in the drive-thru making poor choices. When Shakeology is there for the convenience and the nutrition put together. And they nailed it with Shakeology. It is unlike anything else out there. And I have had everybody and their brother say, well, I drink this and I do that and I take this supplement. And so I've researched and I'm knowledgeable, and I know that Beachbody has quality ingredients. They're not processed. There's not fake sugar. It's the real food that is just ground into a powder that gives you proper nutrition. And they've done a great job with it. And I stand behind it. Our whole family, my husband, my kids drink Shakeology, my in-laws, we all are on board. And it's truly made us healthy. I mean, we don't hardly ever get sick because of Shakeology. So anyways, Beachbody decided, hey, we've got these programs and we are on infomercials and you probably see them on TV, but they were like, how can we make a support system where coaches or other people that are having success with the fitness programs can coach each other? And we can have this message board and this system where we have this peer-to-peer support where one mom to another, this is what worked for me. Or one dad to another, this is how I got my six-pack back, right? Or this is my nutrition, or try this. And they created the network, and that is Team Beachbody. So it's peer-to-peer support. It's people like you and like me, not necessarily fitness experts or nutritionists, but people that have done the programs, that lead by example, that are just sharing what's worked for them. But we're accountability to one another. We check in, we text each other, hey, how was your workout today? Or we share our meal plans, or we share recipe ideas. But that's the missing piece to almost all accountability and fitness programs out there. It's like they've got great personal trainers, they've got a great, amazing, beautiful gym, but they have no accountability or follow through. You walk through the doors of that gym, and who is going to make sure you get the most out of your workout? Who's going to make sure that while you're not at that gym that you're putting the right food in your body? Who's going to tell you what program to do? Like, what days should you lift? What days should you do cardio? That's it. That's the missing piece. And Beachbody has all of that. The fitness programs, the nutrition, the support, all together to help you truly have success and reach your goals. And so you guys see these success stories, and those are people that are doing the program. They're part of challenge groups, and they're getting results too. So Beachbody is not a pyramid scheme, right? But it is a multi-level marketing, which means there's different tiers of the way that you earn a commission through your customer sales from people purchasing the product from me on my website, but then also from my team. And the team comes later in the business. You start with customer sales. But a pyramid scheme is when there's no transaction of goods and services, where the only way you can create money is to sign people up. And you just sign people up as fast as you can, and that's the only way you can make money. And the only person at the top is the person that started first and signed everybody up will always be at the top. They'll always make the most money. And that's not how it is in Beachbody. You can make more money than the person that signed you up if you have a better organization. If you're out there starting challenge groups and helping people to get results, and other people are joining your team, and then you're helping them to run challenge groups too, then you can surpass your coach or your sponsor if they're not actually engaged in the business. And that's the difference. It's not just about it's not just about signing people up, but it's about the results. It truly is about helping people achieve their financial and their fitness goals together. So that's what Beachbody is all about. All right, so what is a coach? I get this all the time. I can't be a coach because I'm not at my goal weight. Well, duh, neither was I when I started. Sometimes the best coaches are ones that haven't even started their journey but are willing to share. Like, grab your PIO program and you take a picture of yourself and you say, today is the first day of my journey of transforming my body and my mind and my nutrition. My goal is to lose 20 pounds in the next 90 days. My goal is to change my eating habits so that I am fueling myself with good food, and fuel for my body so that I have more energy to play with my kids. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Today starts my day one. Join me, follow me, comment below if you would like to participate in accountability and support group. And bam, you've launched your business, you've got people that are interested, and now you can do it together, right? Or there's people that have had a transformation and they share their transformation. They say, you know what, I finished 2 rounds of the 21-day fix. I'm down 10 pounds. I might not be at my ultimate my goal weight yet, but I'm getting close and this works. Look at what I've done. I want to teach you how I've done it. So I'm a coach. Join me in my journey. In your journey, let's start today. Again, it starts with just saying, I am going to help you. You can be a gym owner. You can be a nutritionist, a personal trainer. You can be anybody. You can be a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher, stay-at-home mom. You just have to be a person that wants to lead by example, right? That wants to be healthy, that wants to succeed, which means that you see the bigger picture. You're not going to get discouraged by little hiccups in the road. You're motivated and you're driven to have success in your life. You drink Shakeology daily because you are a product of the product. You practice what you preach. And we show up and we just make that public. We're normal. We have flaws, right? I struggle with anxiety, right? I get shy. I like to just hang out with my family. I don't like to go to group exercise classes. I like Beachbody because I can work out from home. Or you can be on the flip side. You can be a social butterfly and you can teach fitness classes and you can run boot camps. Beachbody is a platform for you to help people get better support and better results. So as you're sitting here thinking through this, like, how could this work for you? And Beachbody coaching looks different for every person out there. So the main common thread of what we do is we run these online fitness and support groups. So whether it's a free group or it's a clean eating group or it's specific to a program like Size, the 21-day fix or Max 30, but we run these groups. And for me, I have my own structure that I've created. So I've created what I call my challenge group guides that are specific to me, where I've collected, things that have helped me in my journey. And I've made YouTube videos for my team. So every Monday they have a Mindset Monday video to help them kind of set their intentions for the week. And I share this with my team. So anybody that joins our team does not have to recreate the wheel, right? You'll have access to all the documents on your own. So you can go and you can do them and you can implement it. You can learn from me. But that's what we do. We provide people with support and nutrition and accountability. And we help you to get the best results possible. You can meet live. You can have people over to the house. You can meal plan together. You can grocery shop together. You can even work out together. And we call those fit clubs, where you can have people over, or you meet after school in your classroom and do your workouts every day. But as a Beachbody coach, our job is to see that people start and finish their program so it doesn't become another thing that just sits on the shelf that you don't finish. So how do you find people? So that's always a big thing for people. They're like, well, this sounds really great, but I don't know anybody that's going to want to join. Or how do I find people? Or how do I share this and not sell it? Well, here's the bottom line. You want to invite people. You want to be open about what you're doing. And that meant for me posting on Facebook. Or you could do Instagram, but opening the doors to your business and saying, I'm open for business. Just like if you were opening a restaurant and today was your day one, you would put flyers up, you'd put signs up, you'd ask your friends to come and eat lunch, at your new restaurant. You would do like a free appetizers, or you would do a happy hour. It's the same thing when you launch your Beachbody business. You open your doors for business. You say what your mission is, why you became a coach, and what your goal is and how you're going to help other people. And then from there, your job is to be consistent on social media. So you want to create supporting evidence that you opening your doors to your Beachbody business, that you want to help people achieve healthy and fulfilling lives. Now you want to say every single day, I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. I'm going to share with you a recipe from the Fix 8 cookbook. Look at these food storage containers. This is how much a protein is. This is what a grain. This is what it looks like on your plate. Take a picture with your iPhone and post it on Facebook. That shows that you're somebody of knowledge. By you getting up every day and taking those crazy selfies of you working out, but then saying in that crazy selfie, I didn't want to get out of bed today, but I knew that somebody was counting on me to push play. And so here I am. This is my morning motivation. I hope that you're here too. Did you work out today? Be accountable to the people that are following you. And every single day, as you're developing these posts and you're sharing your journey, you're creating a following. People that are friends with you might stop and read what you're up to. And they might say, man, she's really consistent. I am so, impressed with the fact that she gets up every day and works out. And they may not be there yet. They might say, well, you're crazy. I can't get up that early, and do that. But then one day you're going to inspire them. And then I invite people. I would go back through everybody that we ever talked about nutrition or weight loss or meal planning or what to eat and not to eat. And I'd say, this is what I'm doing. It's really working for me. Do you want to do it with me? Will you please be my first customers? Because I really would love somebody to kind of be on this journey with, and so that I can learn from you first. And so that's what I did. I just started inviting people. I did some free groups in there to try to just drum up some interest so people could see what these challenge groups were all about. But I didn't immediately hop on there and say, buy this, sale here, promotion there. I didn't have all these sales ads from Team Beachbody posted on my timeline. I was literally sharing my life as it was happening with people. That's how you find people. You find people by showing them what you're doing to have success. All right, so let's get into this about how to make money and how to earn and what kind of support that you can get from me as your sponsor coach or anybody in the dream team, because they've all been trained the exact same way. How do you make money? Good question, right? So you earn a 25% commission off of everything that you purchase through the Beachbody site. So every coach, when you sign up and you complete your coach sign up, you're going to get a unique Beachbody website. So it's like teambeachbody.com/Melanie Mitro. Anybody that wants to join my challenge group goes there, creates a free account. They get their challenge pack or Shakeology. And because they went through my site to purchase, I'm going to get a commission from that. And that's partly where my commissions come from. So customer sales, you get a flat fee for challenge packs, whether it's like $40, $50, $60, $70, $80 for a challenge pack sale. Then as you begin to bring coaches into your team, other people that are just as passionate about you are about health and fitness, you can begin to earn what is called a cycle bonus. And as you move up in the business, we have quarterly bonuses. So you hear us talking about a 2-star bonus and a 5-star and a 10-star. All of those milestones qualify you for another bonus pool. And that can range from $500 to $15,000, which is incredible, right? It sounds crazy, but it really is the truth. You as the coach, right? So I also have a lot of people that just consume the products and they are signed up with a coach membership. They're a discount coach, but they have the coach membership. Everybody, whether you work at the business or you just want to consume the products, you get 25% off when you sign up as a coach. So you also get the perks of getting things at a discount when you become a coach. And, other than the commissions, there's all kinds of rewards. So Beachbody does this great reward system where if you make a goal to help 3 to 5 people every single month, you hit what is called Success Club. It's a rewards program where if you hit Success Club 12 months out of the year, you earn a trip the following year. So we've gone to Disney with our entire family. We've done a cruise. We went to Cancun. And this upcoming year, they're going to do another cruise to the Caribbean. But those are things that I earned. I've gotten my trip paid for, and all I needed to do was reserve my spot and pay my deposit and pay my airfare. And any extra things we wanted to do while we were on the trip. That was a trip that we couldn't afford. Going to Disney was not in the cards until our kids were actually this age right now. And we were able to take them to Disney 3 years ago. It was those small goals. Like it broke it down for me and it said, Melanie, if you just focus on Success Club 10 or 5 every month, you're going to earn that trip. And then as my team grew, I started to think about elite. And what is elite? Well, elite is the top 1% of the company. It is coaches that are actively engaged in business building activity. They're running challenge groups. They're mentoring their team. Their coaches are having success. And therefore you earn specific points And when you're an elite coach, you get perks, like you get to go into the events a day early. You get to find out kind of firsthand what new product launches are happening. You get an extra $500 a month in a success bonus because you are an elite coach. So by you advancing your business forward, Beachbody rewards you. The cool part is you determine when you get a raise. You don't have a boss. You work for yourself. I might be your mentor, but I'm not your boss. You decide how hard you want to work. You decide when you want to achieve your goals, and your business is a direct reflection of your daily activities, which I love. I have control. If I don't want to work today, I can shut down the computer and go, and it's fine. I like that I have total control over the bottom line. Beachbody also does these leadership retreats. So as you advance in your business, they have a leadership retreat for all of the leaders in the company to talk about leadership topics and growing your team and motivating and strategy and planning. And then there's Coach Summit that's open to everybody, and it's a once a year huge summit with training, and you get to meet the celebrity trainers and do workouts live and get to be a part of all of the recognition and meet those people in Beachbody that created the company. So Beachbody has all these rewards and these things and these systems put in place to help you achieve success, to help you have motivation to push for a goal. All right, so what is it that we do? So I've explained how you earn, I've explained some of the rewards, and yes, there's a lot more that goes into that. But what exactly is the Dream Team, right? So this is the short and sweet. I created the Dream Team about 3 years ago. I said, I'm ready to kind of stand on my own, be a leader. I really want to develop my own systems, my own trainings. You know, I'm a servant leader, so my philosophy is whatever I have to do to make my team successful, I will do. So if that means, you know, I need to create a program for them so that they are better at inviting or better at social media, I'm going to do it. I care more about my team's success than my own. And truly because of that, that is why I have such great success in the business, because I'm willing to put other people's needs first. But our team is a team full of just great, caring, wonderful individuals who are not all stay-at-home moms. We're not all, you know, teachers. We're people that are just motivated in life, that want to be go-getters, that want to change our circumstances, whether it's just a couple extra $100 a month to pay for student loans or to pay off the mortgage or take your family on vacation, or maybe it's an out. Maybe this business truly is an out for you. It's going to be your full-time job. It's going to release you from something that you don't find joy in right now. You might be a stay-at-home mom. You might be a lawyer. You could be in the military. You get your fees waived. Dads, you know, doctors, students, anybody, fitness professionals, gym owners, entrepreneurs, book writers. I mean, we're just passionate people that love what we do. And we're willing to follow our dreams until we have success. So what can you expect from my team when you sign up? So when you join the Dream Team, we have a great system, and we get you started right off the bat. So the first Monday of every month, I start a new coach training. So you've got Coach Basics or the Coach University. They're kind of rolled together, or the Coach Apprenticeship Program. And it's a 30-day program where basically either myself or your sponsor coach is going to walk you through the steps that we have taken to be successful in the business. We don't want you to have to go out there and reinvent the wheel. We don't want you to waste time doing things that we've already created. We are going to literally lay it out for you, teach you how to invite, how to share and not sell, how to handle objections. You have access to all of our scripts, our documents, our guides. You don't have to run your own challenge group on your own. You're actually going to run your first one with me or your sponsor coach. And so your goal is to find 3 to 5 people. And in that time frame, I'm going to help you with the inviting and with getting them started and what to say to that person to help them have success. We do a weekly team call every Monday night. So we have training topics and guest speakers to really help you with whatever's going on in the network right now and keep you up to date. I do small group, new coach training calls. I do Emerald to Diamonds. I do leadership calls. So as you advance and rank in the business, as you go and you get started, there is something for every level. because I feel like if I don't create the systems, if I don't foresee what obstacles are coming in the business, the trends over the past 4 years, I've been able to identify when the slow months are, when the fast months are, and I have systems put in place to keep you from failing. As long as you do what I tell you to do, you're going to successfully grow your business. And I do that through one-on-one calls and small group calls and all kinds of great training, push to diamond, so that you have success. And then the flip side of this is, even if you're listening to this and you're like, I don't know if I even have time for this. And that was me too, right? An hour here, 20 minutes there. There's no pressure. I'm not going to tell you if you join my team that you have to do anything. I'm going to say to you, what do you want to do? And we're going to have a great candid conversation about what your goals are. And then we're going to decide, are you going to be a full-on business building coach? Are you somewhere in the middle? Or are you just getting the discount? And whatever it is, you're just as valuable and important as any other member of the Dream Team. I'm just so thankful to have you as a part of this organization. The bottom line is, you can create a life by design if you choose. But I'll tell you that I worked hard to build a foundation of trust with people, to get my business up off the ground. I did work hard at creating a presence on social media. But I will tell you, in 4 years, right, I've accomplished what many people work their entire life to accomplish and don't. Because I had a vision, I had a plan, and I was not stopping until I was successful. I made bad YouTube videos and I took really bad pictures at the beginning, and my posts sometimes weren't awesome. But I went after that dream. I didn't care what other people thought. I wanted it to happen. And so I made some sacrifices along the way, and my sacrifices weren't my family, but it was my sleep, right, and my free time. But it's so worth it to be able to now look back and say, my husband's home. We are both there to parent our kids. We put them to bed at night. We're not dragging them out of bed in the morning to go to daycare. We get to see them get on the bus and get off the bus, and we're present in their lives. And we have created a future that no matter what happens, our family is financially secure. And that's what it's all about. It's about saying, what if I could do that too? And I can show you how. Because I am like your systems guru, and that's what I love to do. I love to train. And I want to help you guys build a successful business too. All right, so I don't want to take too much time. I swear we're almost done. Give me like 5 more minutes. I want to go through some options for you. So if you are saying to yourself, like, I really want to do this, I want to get started. I'm running a September 7th coach training university where new coaches are going to get started together. It's 4 weeks of you log in to my closed Facebook group, and the training material is going to be there for you each and every day. We do a weekly small group call with my new coaches, and I'm going to walk you through the first 30 days and then set you up on the next 30. On Monday at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to do a live kickoff call for all new coaches to get you started right. So you got to get signed up before Monday so you don't miss that boat. And that's going to give you a whole another week to really kind of prep and plan and make sure you're ready to go. But the best option to get started is that even if you are already a Shakeology drinker, you're in a challenge group, like the best option for you is to cancel your Shakeology and reorder a challenge pack. So think about what the next workout program is that you want to do and get your $40 coach sign up fee waived. Buy a challenge pack. Maybe you want to get size or max 30 or T25 and buy a challenge pack, and it'll waive your $40 fee. You get a discounted shipping and discounted price. Or you can pay the $40 coach sign-up fee and get Shakeology and Home Direct, and it'll give you 30 days of access to the club membership, which is Beachbody On Demand. But here's the thing. That's like $140, and the cheapest challenge pack right now is $140. So you might as well get size or the 3-day refresh, so you're not just throwing $40 out the window, but you're actually getting something for it. Lastly, there's a military discount. So if you or your spouse is active duty military, you can get your fees waived. So there's a $16.95 monthly membership fee to get the coach discount to be a coach. That's the only fee. And then there's no annual fee, but you get that waived if you're active duty military or your spouse is active duty military. If you're a veteran, if you're the vet, then you get a discount, not your spouse in that case, but your spouse can get the discount. So if this sounds like, something that you're intrigued in, I really encourage you, talk to the coach that invited you here. That's who you want to talk to, and you want to get started. Because honestly, the sooner the better. You don't want to wait until the conditions are perfect, because trust me, they're never going to be perfect. All the stars are not always going to align. There's going to be things that come up in life that are going to set you back. But you have to ask yourself, is this something I can do? Is this something I think I could really be good at? And if the answer is yes, then why not you? Why couldn't you do what I've done? I'm just sitting in my living room. Actually, I'm sitting in my office, which was the former playroom in my house. I built my business at my kitchen table while my kids took a nap, a half hour here, an hour there, Saturday and Sunday mornings before people woke up, and I really was diligent about setting a schedule, making a to-do list, and executing that plan until I reached my goal, until I reached success. So my call to action for you is don't wait. Don't think about it too long, right? Don't talk yourself out of it, because if you feel that call to action, like you really feel like you could be good at this, then why not you? Why not just go for it? We have a great team. We have great support. We have a closed Facebook group. We have an amazing website that you can plug into where you can do the training on your own, and you can be guided by us. Even with the big business that I have, I am still very much engaged in the day-to-day business with my coaches. We talk one-on-one, we get on the phone, we do our group chats, and I am a big part of their business and helping them get started. So I leave you with this. Dream big, guys. If your dreams don't scare you, they aren't big enough. I said I want to just inspire people. I want to wake up every day and say, I inspired somebody today. Because of me, they didn't give up. And that is what Beachbody coaching is all about. The income is amazing. It can create freedom you never imagined possible. But knowing that you have a job that you love, that's helping other people, and you're doing good for this world, what more could you want? All right, your call to action is to contact me. Drop me a message. It's mjmitro@gmail.com, or hit me up on @committedtogettingfit on my like page. Send me a message if you're ready to get started. I've got a few spots left in my September 7th New Coach University. If somebody else invited you here, make sure you reach out to them. But I would love to have you as a part of a dream team. We are an amazing team. I'm so proud of my leaders, and I'm so thankful to be a part of such an amazing organization with my team. So I hope to see you guys soon. And if you have any questions at all, I know our chat feature isn't really working today. So I would suggest that you send me any and all questions that you have after the fact. All right, guys, have an awesome day, and I will see you all later.